Good morning, I'm Deacon Pat. Today we are celebrating one of the greatest saints of all time, Saint Joseph. He was a perfect husband for Mary and the best foster father for Jesus, his son. We know that Saint Joseph was loved and honored by Jesus because Jesus followed the fourth commandment perfectly. And we know Saint Joseph was loved by Mary, who was perfectly holy and was likely there at the hour of his death, giving him comfort and encouragement. Scripture tells us that he was a just man, meaning a man seeking perfect justice. So he loved the law of God and did all he could to follow that law, which was probably the most honorable thing that you could say about a Jewish man in those times. Today I'd like to consider all that St. Joseph said in the Bible. That's right, there are no words recorded of St. Joseph. We do know that he entered into marriage with Mary and took a vow of perpetual virginity. We do know he was going to divorce because he was obedient to the law, but did so quietly to protect her. He listened to the angel of God and took Mary as his wife. He fled to Egypt to protect the family. He had Jesus circumcised on the 8th day and brought to the temple on the 40th day as prescribed by the law, and seemed to have made the difficult pilgrimage to Jerusalem for all the major feasts on a regular basis. In short, he did everything that God called a Jewish man to do in the Old Covenant. So what can we learn from St. Joseph? That a man of faith is much more concerned with living out his faith than talking about it. In 1 Corinthians, St. Paul teaches, "If I have faith to move mountains but do not have love, I am nothing." In the book of James we read, "What good is it, my brothers, if someone says he has faith but does not have works? Can that faith save him? If a brother or a sister has nothing to wear and has no food for the day, and one of you says to them, 'Go in peace, keep warm and eat well,' but you do not give them the necessities of the body, what good is it? So also of faith itself, if it does not have works, it's dead." So today, let's learn from St. Joseph and live out our love in our vocations. Love is willing the good of the other. Willing the other's good is more about doing than talking. If you are married, love your spouse. Do something loving for them without saying a word, just because God is calling you to do it, in honor of St. Joseph. Once I found out by the grace of God that my vocation, my particular path to heaven, was to love and serve my wife Debbie, I did it with great determination, and it became great joy for me. To serve God through Debbie is patterned after the way St. Joseph served God through Mary. If you are a child or single, do something loving for your parents. Let's honor St. Joseph by less talk and more love. Now I have to go and do something nice for Debbie. God bless you.